Hi everyone. Today we're going to do some Christmas decorating. I'm doing it a little bit later than usual, but today's the day. Welcome to Just the Two of Us. My name is Colleen. And first of all, I want to apologize. The living room's a bit dark. Our living room faces north and there's no sun today at all, and we don't have the best lighting, but we're going to brighten it up with all the Christmas lights. So I'm going to show you a kind of before. The only decorations I have out right now is the tree that I made with you guys a little while ago, and I have some cushions on the couch, and that's it. And what I try to do when I decorate, I have bins and bins of Christmas decorations, but I'm not going to use them all. First of all, I really can't do anything in the kitchen. And I try and use what I already have and incorporate it into my decor. You'll see as I go along, I use a lot of my own lanterns. I do a very rustic type of decor. So let's get started and you'll see what I mean. So we'll probably start from right on this wall, and then we'll decorate that cabinet. And then obviously the fireplace and mantle is going to be nicely decorated. And then this year, because we have Mr. Monster TV, normally our Christmas tree would go in front of the window. And we open the curtains and then the lights also show from the outside. But this year we're not going to do that. So this chair is going to go beside the couch just while the Christmas tree is up. And we're going to put the tree right in that corner. And it'll look just as pretty there. So let's get started. What I usually do is I put a towel on my coffee table because I don't want to put any scratches. I'm going to take out the main things I know for sure I'm going to put. And I'm just going to lay them all out here, probably some on the couch. And then as I pick them, I'm going to put them places, if that makes sense. Because it takes me a while. I don't do the same thing every year. I'm going to play around with it a bit. So the main things I know I'm going to use, I'm just going to keep putting on here. I think I have out everything I'm going to use in the living room. I'll probably change a few things back and forth, but I'm going to start on the mantle and fireplace, as that'll be the focal point besides the tree. Now, what I meant about using my own decor is I'm probably not going to remove much of what's already in here. I have these glass lanterns that are like vintage antique ones that I love very much, but they're not going to go in with what I want to do. And I have these red ones that normally are in my bedroom. So I'm going to take these two and replace them from these two glass ones. And I'm going to work them into the scheme I'm going for better. It's more like a country rustic look I'm going for. And I'll start from there. So that I'm just going to go put them in my bedroom before anything happens to them because they're very, very old. And let's get decorating. Oh yeah, I normally would be playing right now very, very loud. I'll be playing my Bing Crosby, Perry Como, a little Michael Bublé, but YouTube doesn't allow that. So in the background for you guys, I'll be putting on some generic Christmas music, and in my head, I'll be playing my own Christmas music. So let's get festive and have some fun. Okay, this Christmas tree that we made together isn't staying here. I just put that up here until I was decorating. I have another place in mind for this. So I'm carefully going to remove this and put it somewhere else. And yesterday I made sure I came through and I gave everything a really good dust and a wipe down and a clean. So everything I'm starting with from a clean surface. And you're going to see I'm going to play around with this quite a bit before I decide finally what I'm going to do. And even in a day or two, I might change my mind too. Frank has always had a love for squirrels wherever we lived. He's fed them. He even, I swear, trained this one squirrel when we lived in the suburbs. He ate out of his hand and everything. And I think it was 10 or 13 years ago. I'm not good with dates and years. I had a wonderful opportunity to go to Europe. I went to Paris and Amsterdam, and we walked through a beautiful market in Amsterdam, and I saw this squirrel. I don't know what it's made out of. It's very lightweight, almost like a coconut kind of thing. And as soon as I saw this guy, I thought of Frank and I brought it back for him. And I use it as a Christmas decor. Well, first of all, I don't want it out as decor all year round, but it's kind of like dusted in snow. So I bought this for him and I let it come out at Christmas time. A long time ago, somewhere, and I don't even know where, I think maybe on a Black Friday, I found these gorgeous mini lights. They're a different type of light than your regular mini light. Oh, they're being finicky again. I'll play with them and they'll go on. But right now, only half of the string works. And I love them to put on the mantle because it's such a soft, beautiful light. I'll get them going again. Every year, each one string at a time stops working. And I've never seen them again. So I'm going to put them on, see if I can get them working again. And if not, I'll have to put on my regular ones. Okay, we're going with plan B, and if I can get the other set working, then I will switch them out. Yesterday we went to my neighbor's farm, and he has beautiful pine trees, which we don't have on our homestead. And I love decorating with natural pine. We use an artificial tree, and I'll explain about that a bit later. But first of all, this gives me the smell of natural tree, and I love the feeling of it. So this is what I put around, and I just break them into all kinds of pieces and stick them where I feel I want them. How come you fell down? At one time, I collected angels. I still have the collection. I just haven't been doing it. And I was gifted these beautiful angel stocking holders. I think we'll put them on the ends. Just for now. What do you think? Catch. And my mother's friend many years ago knit these stockings. They hold a lot of goodies. So like I put mine right at the pillar of the fireplace. How's that? Are they centered right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so for now, I'm going to leave this alone. I'll clean up my mess and we'll move on to something else. Again, I apologize for the bad lighting. We haven't seen the sun in days. It's perpetual night. I wanted to show you something I started doing a few years ago. These are really old frames I either had hanging around the house or I bought at a thrift store. And what I did was, these are gift bags that I bought at the dollar store. And all I did, for this one in particular, but now I just messed them all up, but I'll show you just the same. I cut out the gift bag. I put them in a frame, but now I have to fix them because I just moved them all around, but I'll still show it to you. And I'm going to take that photo down for Christmas and hang him up when I'll fix how straight he is in there. He's been in storage for a year. Oh my God, he looks so crooked, but you get the point. So now I have an instant decorated picture, and I love this red pickup truck thing. So at the most, this cost me less than $2. And this one, I even kept the handle of the bag. So this one, I kept the bag all intact so I could use the handle as a holder. And I promise I didn't see it anywhere online or anything. I just came up with it by myself. I'm sure it is online somewhere, but I had bought all these gift bags and I love the gift bags so much. I didn't want to use them as gift bags. So I just kind of did that, and they cost me almost nothing. So I just take down some of the pictures I already have, put them in the Christmas bins, put them away until after Christmas. So I'm going to fix my red fire truck one, and then I'm going to hang him here. And here I just have a little Christmas tree that I'm going to decorate for over here beside the couch. There we go. I think I centered it the best I could. Now I can't get the little latch. Yeah, instant Christmas art. And I'll find a place for the other one in a second. Don't mind the mess in the hallway. That's all the bags and stuff that the Christmas decorations come in. So I always have this vintage picture and vase here. So I'm gonna stick all these poinsettias in. I think I bought them years ago at Hobby Lobby. They're not really in the rustic family because there's some sparkle to them. But I'm going to take these battery operated lights because there's no plug around here. I'll put the plug in the back. And then I'm just going to weave the lights through the flowers. And this is very pretty at nighttime. I'll probably still stick some of the real pine needles in here. So you can take something artificial and add something organic to it. I might even add a bit more, and then it doesn't look so artificial anymore. So here's our tree, and this tree is very, very special to me. It was my godmother's tree. She gave it to me. She used to use it. And then when she no longer lived in her house and needed a tree, she gave it to me. And I was blessed with the most wonderful godmother in the whole world. I can honestly say I was probably closer to her than my own mother. She taught me so many things since I was a little girl. She lived 3 doors down from us. She taught me, her and her husband, he grew up on a farm, my godfather. They were the ones that taught me about gardening. She taught me how to sew. I would go there every day after school when I was a little girl, and she patiently taught me how to sew, to knit, so embroidery, so many things. And I will never ever get rid of this tree, even if there comes a time that I don't use it. I don't know what I'll do, because this tree just means so much to me. Whoops, there's the top. And she passed away about 3 or 4 years ago, and she was almost 100 years old. And right up till the last 2 years, she lived in her own home, still gardened, still was full of spunk, had the spirit of like a young woman, great sense of humor. Frank's just adding some last minute things. We're going to tidy up, put all the totes away, and I'll try before it gets dark to give you an idea of what it looks like in daylight, even though there's no real daylight because it's a blah outside. But I will show you how pretty it looks at night. And where I wanted to put that little Christmas tree, sorry, I'm going to move you. Sorry if you're dizzy. I forgot we had to move that chair and put it where I wanted to put that little Christmas tree. But I found a new home for it, and I'll show you that too. So I couldn't find a place for this little tree, so I put him at the end of this hallway, and my bedroom's to the left, my sewing room's to the right, and the only thing on this tree are, well, it's not showing up very well, but they're all chicken and rooster ornaments, and I'll see it every time I go into my room, which is quite a bit. And these are just little birds.